My first show was the Slipknot, Lamb of God, and Shadows Fall tour that hit the Civic Center back in '04 or something like that. I'm actually from Pensacola, Florida, so you know I didn't really grow up in this guy's scene, but that would be my first show. Would be Slipknot.
I seriously can't even remember. My first show ever was in like 2000. My sister was really into like kind of like ska, you know, kind of punk stuff. So she took me to this like this skate jam, and I guess you could say my first band I ever saw live was like Voodoo Glow Skulls and Aquabats. So it was a pretty intense experience. So my first experience with moshing, I'd never seen anything like it, you know, and it was a rush. It was really exciting, my first time. So, yep.
I don't even know I don't even remember my first show. Next question.
What's the earliest memory of your first show? Earliest show you remember, maybe? Or most memorable show?
You don't have any call me. First show the band. Oh, remember when we saw oh wait, you didn't go to that show.
Oh, don't even run that out of my face, dude. Most memorable show.
We were waiting for Through the Eyes of Dead to come out.
Oh yeah, this was pretty cheesy though, but whatever. It's a memory. We just got off tour with them, which is kind of cool. In like 2004.
Yeah, 2004,
2004. I was really big. I was stoked on Through the Eyes of the Dead's first EP, and I never mosh, never, ever, don't mosh. And they were coming out with what band were they coming out with? Light the City. They were coming to West Coast with Light the City, and I was super stoked. I drove like 2 hours to LA to go see them, and I moshed from beginning to end and like didn't stop. I bet it was ridiculous looking, but yeah, it was pretty fun. It was pretty cool. And we just got off tour with them. I told them that. They were all stoked on it. It's pretty funny.
The first band I saw live was No Innocent Victim. I went to this church I went to. Some of the guys went to the same church, Oasis, and I just remember being a really little kid, and like we would hang out at like youth group after church and stuff. And one night there was a NIV show, and that's the first band I actually saw like live at a show. Was NIV. So.
Hardest part about being in a Christian metal band.
Just living up to.
Yeah, like there's it sucks. Yeah, it just sucks that we live under a microscope, you know? Like if I said the A word right now, people are like, what the there's a Christian. You know what I mean? It's just living under like certain status or something like we have to uphold. Like everybody thinks that like we should be perfect, which we're not at all. But like a lot of people like see it that way. And then no, we frick up just like everybody else does. And it's just living under that microscope, under that scrutiny that's just like kind of difficult, but most part I love it. It's fun. I wouldn't give it up for anything. No, I think it's getting bigger. I think it's getting bigger a lot of ways because like it's cool. It's just cool that like bands like Suicide Silence come from our hometown. They just toured with Slipknot. Like that's crazy. And now I see like the style of like as like Dying getting nominated for Grammys and stuff. It's just like wow. And like yeah. I mean just like these bands are getting really recognized like on MTV. Like MTV's supporting it a lot now. So I think it's getting big. I'm listening to I love that new Slipknot record, and it's like listening to their stuff. They have like a few songs that are just like brutal heavy, like wow, like underground heavy. Some of their songs. I'm just like wow, that's awesome. So like they're definitely gonna open doors, like because they play to like 20,000 kids a night. So they're definitely kids are listening to that, like wow, where can I get like more of this type of music, So I definitely think it's growing and it's going really well. Words of brutality! Oh man, I'm the only one that knows. What? No, I just let's see what I can say. I just want to say that like the word, I hate this word religion that always pops up. Like, we're a religious band, and I hate that so much because there's so many, like, I just feel that religion is just filled with rules and regulations and just that under that scrutiny type of thing. Like, oh, you gotta do this and this before you pray. You gotta do this. You gotta light candles, or you gotta like, if you wear this shirt, you're not Christian if you have tattoos or whatever. It's just like, it's so stupid. God's just like, that's dumb. Don't think that of me. I will not judge you like that. I look at your heart. I look at, like, I know you're gonna frick up, most of your life. God knows that. It's just like, we're just real dudes that just believe that we came from a real God that's a loving God, and that's not gonna condemn you or judge you for stupid crap. So that's what I want to get out there, and I just want to say thank you to you and you behind the camera, and I just want to, thank you guys so much, and to the fans and to bands, Christian bands out there. Keep it going, man. Keep it going. Stay strong.